Alright guys, got the Alfa Romeo in the garage. We had it in here for about an hour warming it up. So what I like to do before I start any polishing, my hands are perfectly clean, I like to just go over the entire car and feel it to see if I feel anything that I may have missed in the decontamination stage. Now, I did see a couple of dirt nibs in the paint, and after closer examination I thought that was something I missed with the clay, but it's not. That's just a factory paint defect. Every single panel on this car. And go over both sides. And I have pretty good lighting in here. It may not show up great on camera, but very, very good lighting to do detailing. Brighten it back up, make it perfect, and then we're going to throw some Colonite 915 on it and get it protected, because right now there's no protection on the car. So let me get set up, guys, and we're going to get started for you. Alright guys, so we're all set up. I got my G15 here, orange pad, buttered up with the Griot's Perfecting Cream. Just to let you guys know, the hood and the roof on this car is carbon fiber. And a lot of guys need to understand, when you're working with a composite panel, you got to be very careful. Don't put a lot of pressure, don't generate a lot of heat. You could actually warp composite panels. You could actually start to generate too much heat in a section where there's a structural brace, and you could reactivate by the heat some of the resins, and you could cause the panel to twist. So we got to go real easy, and that's another reason why I'm using the Boss G15 and not my Flex 3401. So we're going to start out at a slow speed. We're going to work in 2 quadrants per side of the hood. So we're going to do half here, break it up, and then do the other half, and that's how we're going to go. So let's see how we did. Now there's several marks that I saw in the paint prior to hitting it with the machine, and so far they look like they're gone. And that's what we wanted. We don't want to do a very heavy cut. It's a brand new car. Yeah, all the etching that was in the clear coat up here is gone. Alright guys, we got the driver's side of the hood done. I had to switch tools to my Makita force rotation machine. There was just a lot of those, the water etchings that were in the clear coat were not coming out with the G15. So I switched over to this, got a white pad, got the fast correcting cream, just to make this job go a little bit quicker. So I'm still going to try to finish the car with the G15. Just brought that finish up a level. Alright guys, so this is turning out to be a hell of a lot more work than I anticipated, because the finer I looked, the more scratches and stuff that I saw in the clear, and I had to bust out the Flex 3401. So I got the light, and I'm going to show you. This is the front hood, finished. It's perfect. And here's the front fender. All the way down. That's perfect. See how we did. This should be the final pass. Yep. Got all the scratches completely gone. Knocked out. So far it's looking great. Looking good. Alright guys, we're going on the roof of the Alfa Romeo right now. This is a carbon fiber roof. I just want to show you how thin it is and flexible it is. So I'm not going to use a dual action. I don't want any vibration to go in here, because the vibration on a thin panel is just going to transmit into my arm and it's just going to make a total mess. I'm going to use my Flex PE 14-2 lightweight rotary with an orange polishing pad. And the rotary on a thin panel, for me, just seems to work best. And we're just spreading the product around right now. And all the hard water etching is gone. The Flex PE 14 is an incredible rotor machine, and you got to work fast. You can't stay in the same spot as long. You know, your travel speed is going to be totally different with a rotary than a dual action, because the dual action is less prone to damage. The rotary on a black car, got to move fast. You got to maintain consistent pressure, and you got to know what you're doing. And if you guys look at that there, it's flawless. Trying to get scratch right on the edge here. Total pain in the ass. This was a lot of work, and this car definitely was taken through an automatic car wash by the dealer, by the selling dealer, 100%. I mean, there were so many scratches, and you could see the directional location of the scratches is from the brushes of a car wash. So I had to use the Flex 3401 microfiber cutting pads and orange cutting pads, and we got this car looking freaking tight right now. It looks great. So that just shows you how quickly running the car through a car wash could trash your car really, really quickly. Final finish, Colonite 915. I actually opened up a brand new can out of one of my cases. I'm going to use the Grio's dual weave PFM wax removal towels. And if you didn't see my wax removal video go take a look at it. I'm just going to show you quickly a little bit of the hood, but I'm not going to film the whole car. It's going to take forever. But just finished completely paint correcting this entire car. It took me about 6 hours start to finish, just because I wanted to make it perfect. I did inside the jambs, the bottom of the car, everywhere in between. So now the therapeutic part of waxing it. So before we get started, I always use a new foam pad. Give it a quick mist of the Autofanatic 007. And it's about 65 degrees in my garage right now because I had the heater on. And we're just going to go nice and easy. So we're going to do the hood in sections. I'm not going to cover it in one shot just because I don't want it to be too difficult to remove. And I like to go in straight back and forth pattern like I'm showing you here. I mean, you guys could do it in swirls, whatever you want. But I just like to do it like this. So the Colonite 915, I feel, is one of the best Carnauba-based waxes you're going to get. And specifically on dark colored cars, it just blows your mind on the metallics, and this car is metallic black. That's what we want. So as far as flash time, being that it's warm, like if I was to put an infrared thermometer on this paint, it's probably going to be 60 degrees. It's already starting to haze over, which is good. I don't recommend doing any kind of wax application below 50 degrees outside. If you can, bring it in the garage. If your garage is warmer, that's probably the way you're going to want to go. So, just looking at it right now, and it's fully hazed over. And this car never had a coat of wax. It's a brand new car, so I'm going to give it 2 coats. The entire car is going to get 2 coats. So we're going to knock this off now. And it comes off like butter. And any little residue or smudges, don't worry about that. Because when the car is finished, I'm going to go over it again with some new microfiber towels and the Autofanatic 007. And we're going to get all the smudges and fine-tune everything in between the jambs and the corners. And that's, oh my God, wow. This looks freaking amazing. We're going to hit it with the Autofanatic 007 with some brand new PFM microfiber towels, the blue ones, and then I'll give it its final finish. Step is hit it with the 007 gloss enhancer and use a brand new PFM microfiber towel. And this is just going to ensure you get all the residue or any missed spots of your Colonite or whatever wax you prefer to use. It looks phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. A lot of work, but the results are worth it. Getting closer on that paint, you guys can see it. You're most likely going to get smudges on your glass and stuff like that while you're doing your paint correction. That's why this final step is my favorite, just to go over all the little details. Alright guys, we're done. I'm done. It's about 7 hours I spent on this today, using various machines like I showed you in the clips in the video. The car was pretty trashed from definitely being run through an automatic car wash, but it's looking perfect now. You guys can see the paint. We're in direct sun. There's no scratches, there's no swirls. You see the reflectivity all the way through. Inside the wheels, the barrels are spotless all the way through with the Autofanatic wheel cleaning foam, the final version. So it looks outstanding. So like I showed you guys in the video, I had to use various tools and techniques to do this car. I really wanted to just use the G15, but it wasn't cutting it. The scratches were too deep, and the clear on this car was a little harder to cut than I expected. So on the hood, I used the Makita and the G15. Sides of the car, I used the Flex 3401. The roof of the car, I used my rotary Flex PE14. And I also used the 3401 on the rear deck lid as well. That had some really bad scratches. So, hope you guys liked this video that I pieced together for you guys. Please go to my website, autofanatic.com. Pick up a bottle of Autofanatic 007. Stuff's incredible. Magic in a bottle. You guys are going to love it. I guarantee it. And post your questions or comments below. If anybody's got questions regarding paint correction or general detailing, you're always welcome to shoot me an email direct, autofanatic@yahoo.com. I will see you guys later. Time to go drive.